Hi, I'm GroundedDolphin. I have decided to make videos about my spiritual awakening journey. I'm going to make a few videos because my information, I believe, will help other people. I listen to videos on YouTube all day about people's accounting of their experiences. But I have had a very difficult time finding accounts from African American men and women. There are some videos on the internet of us telling our journey. I'll just leave it at that. So, I guess let me start from the beginning. One day I was walking in the supermarket and I went to the deli to get lunch meat. I'm from Philadelphia, so I'm about that hoagie life. So I pick up this oil, because, I usually use my own, but they had some hoagie oil. And I picked the oil up and I read the ingredients on there and it said, partially genetically modified. I like to think I'm a highly intelligent woman. I, of course, knew about GMOs. But I guess that moment when I read partially genetically modified, I snapped. I called my husband and read the ingredients to him, flipping out. And he said, "You mad about partial GMOs and not all GMOs that's in everything? But you come to it when you come to it. That's just what it is." So, that was the beginning of the end. I started to research GMOs and, oh man, food, chemicals. It took me 3 days to stop using fluoride toothpaste, lotion, deodorant. I stopped perming my hair, cut all my hair off. I cut all my hair off. I wanted no parts of it. I don't use anything. Lotion, grease, nothing. I don't take medicine anymore, and I have chronic lupus. I spend most of my days suffering. But I believe I'm suffering because of all this genetically modified stuff. So, that shit freaked me out. Partially genetically modified. How the fuck can you partially genetically modify something? We all come to it in our own time now. So, I woke up. It is so hard to be woke. You hear people using that term so lightly every day. I'm woke. Do you have any idea what being woke actually means? The trauma of understanding and seeing the lie. once you wake up, you can't go back to sleep. So, I had to figure out what to do next. My first step was to get body coding. I sat in a chair for a whole year. I couldn't walk. Walking to the bathroom utterly killed me. Every doctor I had, 3 different states, told me this was the end for me. All we could do is keep you comfortable. They're going to put me on every fucking narcotic they can come up with. I refused. But I went to body coding. 1 session. 48 hours later, I was walking 3 miles. 3 miles. When I couldn't walk to the bathroom. She gave me back my life. Body coding. Look it up. That woman did to me with no medical profession in the last 20 years have been able to do for me. I think because they wanted me like this. That session was 60 minutes, and she gave me back my life. Body coding. Okay, so that was the start of the cleanse of my body. But what else? What's next? My daughter said to me, she didn't like somebody because they did mushrooms. And I said, oh, do they? And I got their number. And I said, let me order some of the mushrooms. June 2018. Was the first time I took magic mushrooms. I'm going to give you some words on what happened, but there are truly none. The information is always there for you. You just got to be able to want the knowledge. So, I took my cup of tea. And my cup of tea reminded me of what I forgot. Psilocybin corrected me. We are taught that weed and DMT, LSD, magic mushrooms are wrong. They're drugs. They're illegal. They gotta tell you that. If everybody knew the truth, everything shuts down. There's no more 3D. So you gotta fear that shit. You gotta fear psychedelics. Do you know that DMT is just wheat. Ayahuasca is just a branch from a tree. Wheat is a flower that grows from the ground. Everything that creation has given us to heal us, to inform us, to make us better, and to connect our consciousness. This world says it's bad, illegal, self-destructing. That's all bullshit. If you can get your hands on them, get them, store them up. You control your own life. So I'm gonna do separate videos on my journeys, my vision quest. But the next thing was for me to change my diet. So I went from not eating anything because I didn't trust nothing to eating only vegetables and fruits. And I found that I'm always hungry doing that. So I said, okay, I gotta find a balance. So I just incorporated turkey and fish with about 1 chicken a week. I've been doing that for a while now. So I changed my diet. I removed all chemicals from my body, my skin, inner and outer. I just started to change the way I think. Started to open up my third eye. Started to see people for who they were. This journey is lonely. It's so lonely. Who do you talk to about this? I tried to call my mom a few days ago because I was having one of my breakdowns. And I thought how impossible it is to even try to talk to her about this. And she said, after I opened up to her, she said, "You sound crazy." My mom said I sound crazy. This is a lonely gig. My husband is partially woke. He has a lot of information. But even with him, I can't talk. He don't take anything serious like this. He move along in this 3D world comfortable. If black people would try to start their journey, their process of waking up for real, I ain't talking about that Black Lives Matter crap, but for real waking up. Going within. Finding who your spirit guides are, your guardian angels, talking to your ancestors, connecting with your higher self, understanding all of this. How much power that is. Do you have any idea how much power, information, during this process, I realized that, they always say people are for a season sometimes. And when you advance yourself, people fall away. I don't think my marriage is going to last. Que sera, sera. Finding out who you are and knowing who you are. You don't really need other people. You don't. I don't need to be validated. I don't need people around me. I don't need friends. And I don't need a man. I just need truth and honesty. I need to move forward and keep growing in my information. I'm telling you this personal stuff about me is because there is an 80% chance that during your spiritual awakening process, you will find yourself alone. But that's okay, because that's a state of mind. The truth is, there's an army in here with me, sitting right next to me, watching me make this video. They always right here with me. They've always been right here with me. So I'm really not alone. I'm trying to be careful with what I say because, these motherfuckers, they watching me, listening to me, tapping my phones. Oh, that sounds conspiracy theory. Crazy, right? Yeah. Go to the mall and you see people following you with suits on. You tell a person you with, you don't see them motherfuckers right there following me everywhere we go. They're right there. And your friends say, let me drop you off at the hospital. Because it sounds like you're going through mania again. You're bipolar. Yeah. Okay. My dumb ass went to the hospital and let them put me on medicine. Oof. But it was funny though when I put a recording app on my phone. And when I got off my conversation and hung up and listened back to my recording, you could hear those motherfuckers on the other end talking about what I just said. My husband said, "What the fuck is this?" See, but the thing is, once you get tapped in, ain't shit they can do to you. But you gotta be tapped in. Not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All the way in. So every time they try to come at me, that shit is blocked. Anyway, I ain't gonna make this video too long. This is GroundedDolphin. And my next video, I guess I'll be doing on my vision quest.